Trade recap January 27th. I'm gonna find the national day right now. I forgot to look it up. What day is it today? I need to find one I can use in a thumbnail. Auschwitz letter. Nah. Is that a Holocaust memorial? Give me like a good one. Bro, come on. I don't think there's anything I can use in like a thumbnail. Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart, the piano guy's birthday. So that's gonna be my thumbnail. Anyway, it's his birthday today. Anyway, I said it twice. I took one trade today, and USB device not right. Shut up. The phone's plugged into mic. Shut up, jeez. I took one trade today. I ended up following my rules, right? But it's honestly, it's really demotivating because I did a whole lot of back testing last week, and I have found what I want or how I want to trade. And today was just an awful day for that. Usually, I want to find 2 zones on the hourly time frame that I can trade in between. And today, on the hourly time frame, we had this major sell-off, and we didn't really have 2 zones for me to necessarily trade in between. I guess we had this one. I never did mark it out. But I marked out this and I marked out this. And market opened. And honestly, theoretically, no, I wouldn't have wanted to take it. What I want to see is a close outside of one of these high time frame zones. And theoretically, we saw that here. If I did take this trade, it would have been something like, well, I'd wait for a rejection and a close outside, which I guess we got right here. It's like a 60-point stop. I wouldn't really want to take that trade in the first place. But once I mark out my zones, I wait for a close inside of it and a close out. And then on the 1 minute, I find and pinpoint an entry. And my position today that I took was we dipped into this zone. And we dipped out of this zone. And I took a short position off of this zone right here when we closed below this zone. I believe I took it right here. Actually, no, scratch that. I took a trade off of this zone right here, actually. And when we dipped out, came back in, and rejected down, this is exactly where I entered. I entered right here. And right after giant bullish candle, major pump, stopping me out, which is very demotivating because I did a whole lot of testing on this strategy. But I didn't have 2 zones and I wanted to take a trade in between. Like this zone was 1 minute. I guess this was an hourly zone, but I didn't even really mark that out. But it would have been like 100 points anyway. But it is what it is. I have faith, Recently I've been placing way too much emphasis on each individual day when there can be a losing day. And don't mind that crosshair. There could be a losing day and it really doesn't matter. In the grand scheme of things, as long as I'm profitable in the end, and there will be losing days. But there will also be winning days if you just stick to your rules. And that's something that I wasn't doing before. And if you don't stick to your rules, you deserve every loss you take. And I deserved every loss I took. I'm down like 180 points since last Wednesday. No, not last Wednesday. Since the Wednesday before last Wednesday. Down 180 points. I had a horrible week and a half. But I just wasn't following my rules. And we saw today, this trade, I was going to target this low here. I could have targeted more, but like it's 80 points and I might as well just take the 50. But I got swiftly stopped out and it ended up hitting my take profit, which is a good sign. But realistically, it just wasn't a good day. And luckily, I saw that. I decided to cut my losses. Took one trade. I called it there instead of jumping into even more positions like an idiot, like I was doing the past week and a half. That led me to be down nearly 180 points. So that's pretty much it. I mean, today is just not a great day for my strategy. I mean, even when we broke above this zone, and let's see what I would have taken a position off of. Theoretically, this is a decent. When we saw like rejection off of this zone here, I could have taken like a trade here, a targeted here. Realistically, that would be a decent entry based on my strategy, but it didn't work out. Today just wasn't a good day for my strategy. And I'm glad I cut my losses early instead of maybe waiting for this position or taking a stupid trade that I should never take. So even though it's a loss, I think it's a win mentally. And that's a good sign moving forwards. So there it is. Trading sucks. That's my recap. Have a good day.